Why diagnoses do not win disability benefits. A common situation is somebody's been in treatment for years, struggling with pain and missed work and frustration, and just is of the opinion, based on the fact that they can't work and they don't feel well, that there isn't going to be a problem in getting disability benefits. And that would be great. If that's the case, I'd do something else for work and be glad to do it. But that's not this situation. I'm going to explain it in this video to you, hopefully in a concise format, so you'll have some takeaways, knowing exactly what to do, regardless if you're still working, out of work, trying to get your benefits, or if you're already approved. So conditions like back pain, anxiety, autoimmune conditions like fibromyalgia, lupus, it doesn't really matter what the condition is, even like a diagnosis like cancer. Those are the diagnoses. And you do need to have those, that is for sure. But having those alone will not allow Social Security to approve benefits. Let's take cancer, for example. Two people have cancer. The limitations of how that cancer is impacting them is unknown. One may be in for a quick surgery, out, maybe a little radiation, and they're done. The other one, it could be severe. It could be life-threatening, or they could have to go on chemotherapy, which is going to prevent them from working. But without knowing what the limitation is, it's difficult for Social Security to make a decision. So what it comes down to is it's not the diagnoses that are going to help you win your benefits. It is what you can no longer do as a result of the diagnoses and the treatment in place that are preventing you from being able to do your work-like activity. Social Security has this term that they use called substantial gainful activity. They're measuring your activity level, which they're not able to do by looking at your diagnoses. Now, they can do this by looking into your medical records and seeing that, for example, you can only sit for 15 minutes, so you only can stand for 20 minutes, and you're able to walk 25 steps on a flat surface, and you're able to do that like once a day, and then you're wiped out. So it's those exact limitations that are going to make the difference. In the approval process, there's a tool that is really helpful called a medical source statement. Residual functional capacity report is what we specifically use here and provide you as a member when you join us at the Disability Digest if you're going through the approval process. And what this does is it really summarizes all of your medical treatment from your doctor. It's a document that your doctor fills out, confirms that you're being treated, what their opinion is on your limitations. And there's different forms for physical and brain health, mental, but it still is limitation related. But most importantly, there's a question on those respective forms that ask for their opinion. Like, on average, how many days a month would this individual miss work? And if it's 2 or more, that's good. If it's 3 or more, that's great. So that's easy for Social Security to see. So a lot of people, they've had, like, I looked at a case this week, it had 1,000 something pages of medical records in it. It's really hard for Social Security to see everything that's in there. But if there is one of these medical source statements that's just like on the top and pointed out, it summarizes everything that's going on. So there's ways to get your benefits approved with this strategy. This is really what separates people from others. And there's ways to keep your benefits. And it's really proper doctoring with the right limitations, reviewing your medical records, and making sure that how you're feeling is being communicated and put in your medical records. This is critical. I hope you grasp this. And for more resources to get approved, stay approved, come join us at the Disability Digest. We've got tools, resources, live support groups, invites to specific events that are based on your interests, things that we can do to help you out. And again, there's no cost for the membership. Love to help you out. Come join us.